never let go, my friend. We will have to start it. Haven't even got that far to go. Take it slow, never let go, my friend. We will have to start it. Haven't even got that far to go. Take it slow, never let go, my friend. We will have to start it. Haven't even got that far to go. Take it slow. There's a line that you must hold. There exists somewhere between what you say and what you hold. If you ever let go, my friend, we will have to start it. Haven't even got that far to go. Take it slow, higher, hard you want. Keep on going on, keep on going on. Higher, getting higher, hard you want. Keep on going on, keep on going on. As we reach midday, you'll have no memory. As we reach midday, I'll watch you run away. If you ever let go, my friend.
Hi there, everybody. Delighted to have you along for the ride for this game. Alan Smith has joined me in the commentary position. And now it's time for the national anthems. I think the women's game now running in tandem with the men's game, with all the different competitions, European Championships, World Cups. It's a very exciting development, and there's no doubt that the standards are going up with the intensity of the competition.
And I think the players involved, what they would be encouraged by is the fact that the crowds seem to be getting bigger, and the profile on television, in the media, has increased over the years.
There's no doubt, as broadcasters, we get invited to cover women's tournaments as much as men's tournaments now, which would never have happened 20, 25 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I think the level of competition in these tournaments now makes it more appealing to a worldwide audience, you might say.
It's a real group mentality in this lineup about pressing the opposition into making mistakes and cashing in on it straight away.
Well, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of motivation. It's easy to drop off, and when you do drop off that really aggressive closing down, that's when it can fall down.
So the first half about to begin. And they've cut it out. Into the attacking third. Now Pang. Nice bit of interplay between these two.
Supporting player alongside. That's great defending there, stopping that attack.
So we'll restart with a throw-in.
Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Excellent work with the tackle.
Zhang. That's a clearance, really, but it's got the ball upfield.
And here they are on the attack.
Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Here's Yang. Zhang.
Little piece of interplay between the two.
Well, now they've won the ball back in the middle of the park by intercepting that pass.
Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack.
It's Han Peng. Well, it was an early foul, and I think it's right for the referee to say, yeah, well, that's a free kick, and, you know, you can't do that.
It was an opportunity, really, but in the end, way off target with that place shot.
Tan. Good forward play from them. Possession given away once more.
Put in from the wide area.
Now that will be a corner. What about that chance a few minutes ago? We can see it again now.
There's a clever glance of the head and nearly finding that corner.
And in it goes. The shot's on!
And it's gone out
Off the crossbar.
Lee. Ran Guishin. Han.
They've cut the pass out there, and maybe that will ease the pressure.
It was good play until they got that challenge in. Good interception. That's cut out. Well, they're in a good position here. Now, Lu Shanshan. And that's good support as they build this attack.
It's an excellent cross. Wonderful reflexes to make the save from close range.
It's gone for a corner.
put the corner in the middle. Up for grabs here. That will help ease the pressure. Now Pang. They could pose some danger now. Good defending.
Ran Guishin. Wu Haiyan.
Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition. Has to score! Goal!
Oh, good finish, no doubt, Martin, but what about the play before that? What about the passing? Wonderful team effort. And what a strike that was. It's just arrowed into that right-hand side of the goal.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it? And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here.
It's looking good, this move.
Zhang.
Put into the middle. Good clearance. Referee points for a corner. In goes the corner. All peters out rather for them.
Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Needs to be very nippy, and they've cut it out. It's Li Jiaye. Here's Yang Li. Here's Yang. And now a throw-in.
Good place to win the ball here.
And Lee. Here's Ran Guishin. Well read by the defender. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Tan Ru Yin. Ran Guishin. Possession in the midfield area. Attacking well here. Pang. Zhang. Here's Yang. Now Pang. Here's Yang Li. Presented possession to the opposition now. Into the attacking third. It goes out wide again.
Well, then it goes.
Headed down to a teammate.
Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. Going for goal!
Absolutely no trouble for the goalkeeper here. Wu. Here's Yang Li. Strong, fair challenge, pulls out for a throw, though. Here's a chance to attack. And it is the interceptor who's done a good job in the wide area. Martins. It's good work between these two.
Crafting the through pass. Good deep cross towards the far post. The keeper can collect this one. And that will be a throw.
Hand peg. Well, the tackle there has led to a throw. That throw has literally tossed possession away. Rangui Shin. Hand peg. Here's Rangui Shin. Excellent interception. Tan. Now Tan Ruyi.
On the attack here, threading it through. Cleared the ball. And it's gone out for a throw.
Now Pang. That's very good defending, and the player had nowhere to go. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Here's Rangui Shin. Wu. Plenty of width for the team to attack into. Guided through. Place to try and hit it now. Goodness me, it's hit the post. Well, here is that earlier incident, Alan. So close. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Good interception. Tan. Now Pang. Well, now they've won the ball back in the middle of the park by intercepting that pass.
Well, they could pose some danger now. And shoots!
It was an opportunity, really, but in the end, way off target with that place shot. Martins, a couple of teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength.
Now here's a chance to get at the opposition.
Here's the chance to get in the cross. Trying to open up the defence with that through ball. The defence wouldn't be opened up, though. Now Lu Shanshan. midfield. They've got it back via an interception.
Threads it through. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really.
Pang. Simple possession play, it's sensible stuff. Here's Yang Li. Zhang. Well, they're in a good position here. Now, Lu Shanchan.
And they've got it away from the danger.
Pang. Zhang. Crisp defending there. So we'll restart with a throw-in. Pang. Here's a chance to move forward from midfield after that interception. Playing a little game between the two of them. There's some potential in this move.
That's an excellent cross. Well, the kind of save you make after training every day for that kind of situation from close range. Corner swung in. It was a promising situation. They could have made more of that.
Well, that is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now.
The equaliser here.
That's a very worthy effort, just outside the post. Martins.
Well, I like the look of this attack. It goes out wide again.
Well, the goalkeeper will hope that it stays like that throughout the game. And they've cut it out. Here's Rangui Shin. Pang. Could be dangerous. Tan. Able to make a good interception. Cut out by the defender. It's Han Peng. Good challenge. Pang. Zhang. And she returns the ball. Good width in the attack here, looking for a cross at the end of it. And that's broken up by the defender before the cross could come in. That will help ease the pressure. Well read by the defender. Pang. And here they are on the attack. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Martins. And that's good support as they build this attack. Now Yang Li. Now Tan Ruyi. Rangui Shin. Wu.
They could pose some danger now.
Here's Rangui Shin. Yang Lee! Goalkeeper given an easy ride in that particular save anyway. It'll be a throw. Tan Ru Yin. Han. Yang.
That's great defending there, stopping that attack.
Lee. Rangui Shin.
Room now out on the wing. Put into the middle.
That's out of danger there with that clearance. Rangui Shin. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. It's Lu Shanshan. Yang. That's the indication, 4 added minutes.
There will be a minimum of 4 minutes of added time.
Martins. Trying to steer it through. Got to be quick now. Well, this could be a chance to level it up from the corner.
Swung in from the corner. Chooses to punch here, the goalkeeper. Good technique. And that ball belongs to the goalkeeper.
Tan.
Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack.
Now Pang.
Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. And now the shot!
A timely challenge. Rangui Shin. Well, now they've got the ball, what are they going to do with it? Rangui Shin. It's Han Peng. So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes. Wow, well that was an intense first half, I think the right word is, Alan, because very hard to make openings, let alone score.
Yeah, I mean, one of those where can be quite exhausting because you're concentrating so much, and you just wonder if it's going to continue in this way after the break.
And in it goes. The shot's on! It's an excellent cross. Wonderful reflexes to make the save from close range. put the corner in the middle. Up for grabs here. Has to score. Goal! Plenty of width for the team to attack into. Guided through. Place to try and hit it now. It's an excellent cross. Swung in from the corner. Chooses to punch here, the goalkeeper. Good technique.